Morning Anambra discussion segment where we've, of course, discussed about the award, or rather the Universal Children's Day celebration. And now we would want to talk about, like say, a humanitarian act of actually feeding people, eradicating hunger, which is actually done by these two young men, talking about Prince Chimzorom Levi, who is a project lead of 1,000 Meals of Hope, and also Gideon Okegbu, who is the founder, Smiles on Their Faces Foundation. With both of them here, we'll be discussing on the topic 1,000 Meals of Hope, Youth in Action Against Hunger. So good morning and welcome to Good Morning Anambra. So what is it about this activity of yours, 1,000 Meals of Hope, Youth in Action Against Hunger?
What? So 1,000 Meals of Hope is a movement, like we like to call it, a coalition partnership between Macrelish Meals and Catering Services and Smiles on the Faces Foundation. And the idea behind this initiative is letting people know that their dreams are valid. All right, the 1,000 Meals of Hope initiative to give 1,000 meals to persons in the hospitals, on the streets. The meals are basically vehicles to let them know that their dreams are valid, to let them know that hope, like we love to say.
So basically eat and keep your dreams alive.
Yes. Yes. And why it's very particular to what we're doing today, which is the Universal Children's Day, is because every adult right now that has been beaten by life, that has been, the economy and everything, was once a child with dreams. Personally, I wanted to be an aeronautical engineer.
So what happened?
Today I'm a process consultant. At least I'm
sharing
still
food.
Working with stuff. No, not sharing.
But that's what you're going to do today now?
Today is about the meals.
Okay.
So we want people to know that those...
But is your dream alive? Is it still very much alive, or you think it's something astral now? You're likely not to.
No, with the 1,000 Meals of Hope, my dream is running at this point. And I mean, with the partnerships we've gotten, and a lot of thanks to those who have shown up so far for us, our dreams are literally flying at this point. Because we thought this was a dream we had, to see that we could communicate this vision. We needed the vehicle to pass the message where the meals came in, because we are young, and we've also seen the despair that is beginning to settle in the hearts of a lot of persons. And wanted to remind people that regardless of what today looks like, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Thank you very much for that, quite insightful intro to this. All right, Gideon Okegbu, you're the founder of Smiles on Their Faces Foundation. So why do you think it's necessary to carry out this activity?
So we believe that hope, kindness are in different forms. Now, one can be through a meal. It can be through words of encouragement. It can be through helping someone. Basically, even being anonymous for someone. Now, and we also believe that the greatest religion on earth is humanitarian religion, whereby you help someone, whereby you're able to see someone from the position or how far they've gone in life, and you understand that this person is going through a lot, then you come in with a word of encouragement. So we've seen people who've visited persons who've done projects, irrespective of what we might feel like we are going through. The goal is that we are able to share a meal to persons, give out hope to persons. Now tell them that their dreams are valid. No matter how big you can dream, no matter how crazy the idea might look like, it's achievable. Just don't give up on that hope. Because a dream shared or a hope achieved, when you give out hope to persons, it don't just end with that person. Other people tends to benefit from it. So it doesn't just end with one particular person. So that's what we believe. We have been in places where people have helped us, people have reached out to us in our lowest. So we also want
it's
to
more like giving back,
and
also replicating
to the society, because that's where the world becomes better. If you're able to see someone who is suffering, like we've been to hospitals, we've seen persons who are on the sick bed, those who are not able to pay their
Bills.
hospital bills, and we're able to say, okay, this is the little I can do. If it's something we can even clear the entire distance, we've done it. We've seen people, we've donated blood to, we've paid for blood donations, and a whole lot. We've visited the motherless babies home. We've been to School of Blind, giving them their guiding stick, their recorders, their brain machines, and a whole lot of other things. We understand that we might not be better, we might not be better than these persons, but the word we've spoken to them, the things we've done to these persons will go a long way in shaping their life and how they see life.
You've actually gotten yourself very much involved with and in a lot of humanitarian activities connected as with this. But would you want to share with me your experiences, both the ups and downs of these these activities so far?
Yeah, a thousand meals of hope has been a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
Okay. From the funding, because we understood the impact of what we're doing and the weight of it as well. So we took our time to sit and design the structure of this whole thing, this whole initiative. What's it going to look like? We set up the website, hope.macaroni.com. Okay, how is financing going to come? And we took a whole lot of our finances. Which is one of the sides to it. We had to commit to the initiative first and foremost. Downsides, if we're to, I won't call them downsides. We've had, we didn't have all the partnerships we needed, given that we're executing today. We've not gotten all the partnerships we needed, but I think one of the things we're really grateful for is a very supportive community, all right, and people who really believe in what we are doing. I want to say thank you to ABS. Having us here this morning, to say thank you to the CEO of Macrelish Meals and Catering Services, Ms. Amara Chukwu Aduba. Want to say thank you to a whole lot of other persons. I think that's one of the things we can look back to and say has been going for us, having a community of persons who believe in the impact, not necessarily it sounds
so basically
good.
you're saying the funding basically comes from certain communities and all that.
No.
So how do you fund it? Because of course when you look at sharing things and giving away things, believe me, it's a lot of funding.
Yes.
So how do you fund this activity?
Okay, so for 1,000 Meals of Hope, we started by funding internally by ourselves. Okay,
Who are yourselves?
The team, that's Smiles on Their Faces Foundation, the team, there's a team behind 1,000 Meals of Hope, of which I'm project lead, and there's Macrelish Meals and Catering Services. So we came together to fund internally first, and then moved from there to say, okay, we're funding the structures, and we invited people to give the meals. Okay, one of the things Macrelish did for us was they subsidized the price of a standard meal, a good meal that goes for 3,545 and thereabout. They offered to give us meals at 2,500.
That's quite impressive.
Yes. So anybody can say, okay, I want to do 4 meals for 10K. I want to do 100 meals at 25.
So where is this Macrelish? Where are they located? Are they here in Oka?
Yeah, they're opening at Thameside.
Thameside, opening at Thameside.
The food hub, but the catering service is currently running in the city of Oka. Yes.
Oh, in the city of Oka. Well, that's quite impressive. Gideon, let's look at the satisfaction of what you guys have done. Can you look at how well, or the things you guys have done over the? I can't say how long you guys have been doing it, and say, oh, we are satisfied with the outcome and all that.
Okay, all right. Now, it's easier to work with someone who already believes in the vision, who already shares the same vision and goal with you. So the satisfaction there is that now we started as a young persons. Now most of us are not even, most of us schooled here in Unizik. Then some had to, after school, traveled, but we have still been in contact. We've been doing this irrespective of our locations. Most persons tend to, because we are not just focusing on a particular state. We've been to Enugu, we've been to Asaba. We're also planning on extending to different places, like Lagos and the rest of it, even Abuja. So the satisfaction there is that it's easier when persons who already have this vision comes into place. Like we have volunteers. Now we are not just trying to share the dream or try to communicate the dream. They already understand what this is about. So it makes it easier for us to run and achieve this. So it's not about persons who we are now trying to tell this is what we want to do. These persons already have, like when the catering service reached out to us, we understood that they shared the same dreams and vision with us. So it was easier to collaborate with them.
So would you say with, the things you guys have done over I don't know, like I said earlier, I do not know how long you guys have done this, but would you say you guys have achieved a lot, like you're satisfied with the achievement you guys, with the results you guys have currently?
I would say for the level we are, we've achieved a lot, but that's not our limitations. We are looking at nations now. We are not just
do more.
Yes. We've gotten persons from different countries has reached out to us, telling us this is
what are these things you guys have been able to achieve basically before you talk about satisfaction or even aiming to do more, you must have been able to itemize the things you have been able to achieve. So what are these things you say you've been able to achieve?
All right. Just like I said earlier, we've visited motherless babies some more, visited a whole lot. Now, people are grateful for the little which you've done to them. Now, we had, like the one we did in October last year, we saw a guy who was on the sick bed. He was not really able to walk. What was the issue? He has been discharged, but because there was no way of feeding himself, after taking his drug, he tends to collapse on the way because there was no meal to back up the medication. So he will still be rushed back to the hospitals. And now we had to discuss with this person how to get things in place on how he can also set up maybe his business. We helped him financially. And now this person are grateful to us. They tend to reach out to us and call her, we are grateful for what you did. We also met a woman who her skin was peeling. Like you could literally, you know how snake skin peels. Now we met this lady, she was with her children. They said she needed blood. And we had to pay for like 4 pounds of blood, which she used and she regained herself. We also sent in funding for her provisions and to also help her get discharged after the medications is done. Now these persons are very, very grateful to us. They could literally call us and tell us, see, we are grateful for how far you because the woman had been in the hospital and there was no place help was
so the
coming
point
in.
is, for the little you've done. I won't say little because nothing is little nowadays, but for what you've done so far, it gives you a certain level of satisfaction. But you're looking to do more. For people.
Yes.
All right. So your last words, please, to everyone.
My last word to everyone is that your dreams are valid. You can, as far as you can dream, it's achievable. No matter how big, no matter how elaborate you feel like your dreams, your goals are, it's achievable. We've seen persons grow from, they say, from grass to grace.
We've seen that
now,
story.
Irrespective of the background we grew up, not like we grew up from a very wonderful and, but then we understand that the fact someone says that someone who doesn't have hope, that person is already dead. Because the fact that you wake up every morning, you hope for, this is what I want to achieve for this day. That hope keeps you running that there is a better tomorrow, there's something I'm going to achieve. So someone who doesn't have hope is considered dead. So the goal is that we are giving out, it's not just a meal. After we give out those meals, we communicate the message of hope to this person.
So meaning that activity is going to happen today or when?
Yes.
It's going to happen today. Do you have a certain, would you want to let people know where these activities is going to happen, the axis, or you're just going to, take them by surprise so that you're not outnumbered?
It's World Children's Day, so for today we'll focus on the pediatrics. While we're sitting on Chuko Emeko Jugo Teaching Hospital.
Hospitals, okay,
So
for those, there's actually going to be children in the hospitals. Oh, that's quite, so, Gideon has given us his last words on that. Can you also give us your last words, Lever?
All right, so two things. First, I want to thank everyone who has supported us thus far. I want to thank every one of our volunteers. I want to thank everyone who has given financially. We cannot call names here, but we're going to do that. I want to say thank you for being with us on this journey. I want to thank the team, our powerhouse, the team that have been through this sleepless nights and all to say that we came to us far. I want to say thank you to the CEO of Macrelish, Mr. Marachukwu Aduba. I want to say thank you. And then lastly, for my last words, I want to talk on partnership. Okay, Your Dreams Are Valid is a movement. Our desire for 1,000 Meals of Hope is that in the years to come, a decade from now, you can have someone in Alabama, someone at Atlanta, someone at Cote d'Ivoire, someone at Croatia.
So basically going continental.
No, different persons there saying we saw what they did and it inspired what we are doing. It's a movement to basically inspire youths all around the world
That's
to get
going,
into the
I think you agree with me, like making it a global,
yes.
or intercontinental movement.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Prince Chimzorom Levi, who is the project lead, 1,000 Meals of Hope, and also Gideon Okegbu, who is the founder of Smiles on Their Faces Foundation. You both have been doing exceedingly well, trying to put smiles on the faces of people out there, and representing the youth quite properly and positively and all that. Thank you very much for coming around today.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, my name is Obina. Do have a very positive day ahead.